Good afternoon, guys. How are you doing? Well, first, I would like to thank you all for giving us the support. Guys are subscribing, the videos are being shared, and some people ask questions. We are able to answer the questions that are being asked the best way we can, and I hope that guys are satisfied with the answers. One major question that people I've been asking is how can you start this business, and what is the capital that is needed? Well, there is no specific answer for that. We can't tell for sure how much is it for a capital, but we could just estimate. So this video I will just give you a brief idea of how you need to start, whether you want to do hotspot or whether you want to do wireless connectivity. So for us, we've invested so much on the time, we invested so much on the manpower, we've invested so much on getting our infrastructures in place for this work. So as at now, we can't tell you for sure how much is it that you need to put down to start this work. But again, it all comes back to the point that if you have an interest on doing something, you can just go ahead and do whatever thing you need to do to start. Yeah. So this video, I think I'll be able to give you a rough estimate on what you need. Like behind me is our relay point. This is a base station just right on top of our it's where we have our office. So with this up there are equipments. Those equipments are access points. The access points are where now the clans are connecting from. So let's say if you want to do an access point that has 30 clans or 40 or 50, something like that. So from those access points is where clans are connecting. But other than that, we are also relaying those signals to other base stations that are similar as this one in terms of the infrastructure. So this one relays, it broadcasts those signals. The signals that are being broadcasted, they go in form of frequencies. We choose on the frequency that is able to carry a heavy capacity or a big capacity, so that the clans are able to connect on that same frequency with the better signals on their end. So buying an access point, roughly, if you put like Kenyan shillings, around 32,000 or going down, depending on the equipment you're going to use. That's why we are not able to say exactly how much is needed to start the ISP business. If you were to do an hotspot, it will be even better. One, you will need a higher place. Like where I am standing is a higher place. Look at the background. There is a market somewhere around that place, I think so. And also people are living around this place. There are so many people around this place in terms of buildings, residentials, and all that. See, now, if you were to do a hotspot business, you will only need like one equipment app that is able to broadcast a frequency of 2.5, maybe 5. Most of the phones that we have, the gadgets that we have, they can only tap from maybe 2.4 gigahertz, I think, or if you can get even a lesser one. So depending on the gadgets that are being used around. So what you'll need is an access point that can do maybe 120 degrees, 360 degrees. Maybe you buy 3 of them. and you have your high place. Not necessarily that you need to build that, no, but as long as you put it on a higher ground where the LOS or the signals will kind of broadcast freely without any blockages or anything like that. So if you can do that, then that's even better. With that, at least you can have you can have a few people connecting to your service, and you need also a software that will help you to do the billing and also the marking or the mapping of or the controlling the bandwidth in terms of authenticating the people who have paid. If they have paid, it's authenticated to work for maybe 30 minutes or 1 hour or 1 day, depending on how you are going to set your software. The softwares are available. Many people are doing that currently. So many are doing those. So you only go for a software that will work for you. We can recommend for you, yes, but again, that now is, I don't know if we will be offending some people. But again, if you are to do hotspot management, that's the way to go. You only need to put an access point on a higher place. You need a router, a good router, a good router. In this case, we always recommend MikroTik RB4011 going upwards. Those are the only good routers that will help you do the traffic management easily, so that the clients will, after paying, they won't experience that sluggish and slow internet. And that you also need to invest on a good internet, very good internet. If you do invest on a good internet, you will also have you'll have a good service. So another thing with this hotspot thing, you have to be kind of you need to invest to start that thing. You have to sell a product that is there. You cannot sell something that is not there, or something you are trying out, you see. So the day that you're launching, that is the day that you should be getting profits. So with that, you need a good service, so that if I tried it, if even you yourself, if you tried it once, you are sure that the next time it will not disappoint you. And if you tried it once and twice and 3 times, of course you will refer somebody else to try it. So you see, that is how it goes. So if you can give a good service, good service, then that's the way to go. So I think for hotspot business, or all you need to do is to invest. It's not something that you want to try. You'll try and it fails. It's not easy to convince the public that I was just doing a trial and error, you see. So I think that's why you need to kind of invest, buy a good router. I will suggest RB4011 going upwards. I will also suggest that you get a good internet plus good, well, you can start from 50, 100 Mbps depending on what is available in your area. If you can get 100, well, go ahead and do it. Then you also need a software. Most of the softwares, actually all the softwares integrates with the MikroTik. That's why I'm recommending the RB series for MikroTik. Almost all the softwares, they kind of authenticate and register to that equipment, and it's just ready to go. So you need that router. Then from the router you need to plug in your access point, where now they are going to be broadcasting the same signal around you. If you're able to afford the 3 so that you achieve the 360 degrees, it's okay. If you're able to do one, then just do one, but make sure that wherever these people are going to be, they are receiving good signals, so that if they have bought the time, if they have bought like let's say 30 minutes, they should get that 30 minutes of the service. Good service, you see. So again, do not sell what you don't have. Don't sell what you don't have. You have to sell something you have, a product that you have. Don't try things on people. You see, it's not good. Don't try things on people. So I think when you do that once, twice, thrice, and you be consistent, so that if at all there are issues, you are able to solve those issues ASAP. Yeah, 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 it's a good thing to do. But if you want to be an internet service provider, because internet service provider is not a one-day thing, you see, it's not a 1 month thing. You have to kind of be there. See, you have to invest on a team, you have to invest on the equipments, let's say, like that, you see. So with this also it becomes a bit expensive, because if you're buying access points, you have to buy them in pairs, you see, so that if one fails, you're able to change to another. Let's say today we had an issue with one equipment, we had to change it. We will not tell our clients that we still don't have money, we can't afford that access point, so you have to give us a week, so meanwhile you'll be offline. No. You have to have them ready. Again, something that is giving us trouble even today, even right now, is the power issue, you see. Now, I don't know if you are observing that there are clouds around me. Well, in my area, for 2 days now, I think 3 days now, there's no enough sun, you see, so the solar can't charge to charge the batteries down, you see. But we don't have power for 2 weeks now, 2 good weeks. Now, as a service provider, that is no excuse. You should not have that as an excuse. So you find that we kind of invest so much on power backups in terms of batteries, generator, and maybe the power itself, the Kenya power itself. If one goes down, the other one should be on a standby. If the other one goes down, then you should have the last resort. So if you have those, or if you have that plan to have those, then I think you are sorted. So I don't know if there's any other questions that I should be tackling, but I think so far I've mentioned almost everything that you need to know, or the things you need to start with. This mast here did not cost us a lot of money per se. The thing is, they have to be built on specific standards, so there are specific people who knows how to build them up. So it has to be inspected, and after the inspection that it is safe, then it is when now you are allowed to use it. So with that, I don't think if there is any other question that I need to answer. Starting an ISP, at least you need to do a research on the market around you. Find out, you just can't bring something without understanding. You have to understand exactly what you are going to be doing. You need to understand what technology is best for your area. You need to understand, are you going to meet the needs of the people? Are you going to be solving any issues for the people around you? And if so, then you are in the right place. If not, then you are going to struggle. And you are going to struggle. You are going to buy those equipments, and they are not going to help you with anything, you see. And you are going to be frustrated. So for you to avoid frustration first, you have to kind of do a market research. Just ask people around. Yeah, I see you have this internet, does it help you? Is it reliable enough? If not, I'm thinking of this. Maybe you don't mention your intentions, but you kind of just do a random survey, because with that survey is when you'll learn to know who you're going to be serving. Yeah, I think so. then you also need to start with a few people, maybe 10, 20. You see, when you start with that small number, at least when they are served well, without any interruptions, without anything bad, then they are able to refer you to the next 10 or 20 people, you see. So that is how we were able to survive. And of course there are times that things are just not working out, you see. Things are just not working. Not every month will be a good month for you, especially if you are an internet service provider. There are issues that come around. Let's say you have a good internet. Yes, you've got a good internet, it's good, but then you have issues with the power, you see. It will take you some time to raise money to have a power backup, you see. Let's say maybe the internet from where you're getting your source from, maybe they are having issues. It means you don't have internet. So again, you need like to invest on different links. You have to have like two links, you see, so that if one goes down, the other one still remains. So those are the challenges that we faced. And with that also, maybe you want to pay your boys, if maybe you're working with the boys, if you're working with people, see, you're working with a team, it's time to pay them, but there's no money to pay them, you see. So it's always important that you work with the people who have that vision with you, who can support your vision. And the most important thing, you have to pray. Hey, all this is God. Things happen miraculously, you see. And for you to grow, by the way, for you to grow in any field, you have to start from somewhere. Starting is the issue. So as you progress, you see things start changing, things start taking different dimensions and all that. So I will really encourage guys that this is not a rocket science. This is not something very hard to do, but with the prayers, you have to pray, because God is the only one who can help us where we have trouble or when we have needs, you see. But for insight, wisdom, to know exactly what to do when this does this and when this goes this, so you just need to kind of pray. And also you have to tithe. Hey, Bwana Yesu asifiwe. Praise the Lord. Say amen. You have to tithe. You have to tithe. There is no any Bwana, you have to tithe. You see, our job as an internet service provider, there is no, when you are starting up, you can't say that my profit margin is this. Yeah, you see, that profit, if you are not protecting it by tithing, it's going to go. Trust me, because you will need to replace an equipment because of power. You will need to replace the cable, even though you had calculated that that is your profit, you see. So those are the things that I will encourage guys to do, or to think about, especially when you want to go this direction. So some people will also say, oh, it is hard and there is no profit in this work. Well, everybody and anybody will say anything about it, but you see, that is our vision. That is our vision that we thought, we know that God had for us for this area, to provide internet and quality internet, and also to help those people in their business as we promote and empower them. So with that, I think I've answered many questions, and thank you so much guys. Again, you just watching our videos is really, thank you guys. I don't know what to say about that, but thank you. If I will call your names one by one, which I am not able to because I don't know who and who, but again, thank you so much for the support. Thank you so much. We will be doing more of these videos, we are sorry. We promised we'll be doing many videos, but again, there's a time I fell so sick, and I was down for a long time. But now that I am back, I think we shall be doing these videos to encourage you guys, them who just want to start, them who are thinking about it, them who are supporting the same. And it's about growth. It's about growth. But one thing for sure is God. Once you involve God in this work, it's going to go through. Everything will just fall in place. So thank you so much, God, guys, and may God help you do whatever thing you want to do. God help you fasten the process of thinking about it. And thank you so much. God bless you all. Thank you.